Hey everyone, so in today's video we are going to be talking about some wonderful Sephora sets. I do have a few in person in front of me, but I also wanted to just generally go through the Sephora website and share with you guys the holiday sets that I find a little bit attractive. And then also share with you guys the ones that I think are kind of like fake deals, like they're not actually that great. My kind of motto with holiday gift sets are that I like to either get a freebie, like more product of something that I already know I like, or I like them to be a really good option to trial a bunch of different products. And they end up being a good way if you don't want to, again, go out and buy the full size of a bunch of different products. Like, obviously not all of us can do that. I think that they are a good way to kind of get to try a lot of different formulas. And I think that that is something that is really fun. Clearly, I created a whole channel about it. Let's just jump in. Actually, okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Before we get into the sets themselves, I wanted to talk about this lipstick from Sephora collection. I really liked it a few months ago and then I pulled it back out because I was thinking about doing a video dedicated to like the best hidden gems of the Sephora collection and then, you know, the products I think you should skip on. But this video won the poll that I had in my community tab. If you still want to see that video, leave me a comment like ASAP because everything is 30% off of the Sephora collection during the holiday savings event. So I'd like to like try and get that video up if possible. You guys can take advantage of that discount. But okay, anyway, if you don't care, that's fine too. But this lipstick, this is the Clean lipstick from Sephora and this is the shade Primrose. This is like the most beautiful satin rosy lipstick. I am so impressed. I would like to try other shades now. Really is reminding me of like some of my favorite Merit lipsticks. Maybe I'll go out and look at some of the other shades. But again, if you want to see that video, you gotta let me know soon because I'm freaking running out of time. I'll put some pictures over here so you guys can see what I'm actually looking at. But the first set that I wanted to go ahead and recommend, because it's one that I have already bought. I feel like I've already talked about it a bunch, but it is the Sephora Favorites Perfume Sampler. Essentially, this is $68 and you get a variety of bestseller. Oh my gosh, the dogs. You get a variety of a bunch of Sephora bestsellers. As you can see here, you get a bunch of samples and then you get a voucher for a free, not free, but a full size for $68. Getting a full size of any of these is a very, very good deal without a discount on top of it. So for me, what makes this a good deal, at least in my opinion, my subjective opinion, I was already planning on picking up Missing Person by Fleur, and now I get it for $68, a complete full size, when typically it's around $90. This is a winner for me. Just make sure you don't lose the voucher because that would not be good. Next, we have another Sephora exclusive set. And I will say that I do like the Sephora like favorites sets because I feel like Sephora is more compelled to give you a good deal rather than brand specific. I feel like brands kind of come all over the place with what they perceive as a good bang for your buck. Whereas I feel like with Sephora, you get a good variety of a lot of different brands. And I do feel like sometimes brands save like their best of the best sets for like their online website. Yes, maybe because of profit margins. I don't know. It's just something that I've observed. The Ultimate Holiday Hair Hydration Set from the Sephora Favorites gift sets. $39 for this, I think, is a very good deal. Let's go through the products that I have tried within this set. The Olaplex No. 3 Hair Perfector is, of course, something that I have tried before, and I do prefer the K18 mask, if you guys are familiar with that, and I will talk about a gift set including K18 in a second, but it's really classic for a reason if you really want to help repair the bonds in your hair. I mean, I'm sure there are a number of you that could speak to that in the comments that it has really done wonders for so many people. And when I used it myself, I really did like it. The Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Primer is a product that I have loved for a really long time too, and I feel like you actually don't need a ton. It's a really great heat protectant that doesn't add a lot of extra product to the hair. You know, when you add a heat protectant and then you add a mousse and then you have some dry shampoo, it's like, holy crap, there's a lot of product in my hair. This is a really good one because it's very lightweight. It does a good job of kind of conditioning the hair. And I've been meaning to repurchase because I just ran out. So that's great. Also, you have the Gizu honey infused hair oil in here. You don't need a lot of this product, so that little mini, it's 0.1 ounces, that will actually go a long way for you. You'll definitely get a few uses out of that, and that is one of my favorite hair oils. It's so nourishing, really good for thicker hair. If you have a thicker, medium weight hair, like I do, that, it's very good. I haven't tried the Amika The Cure Intense Bond Hair Repair Mask. That is a full size that you get in this set, which again, I mean, that is very generous in my opinion, but I have tried the Amika The Cure shampoo and conditioner, and I have liked both of those. Very good ingredients list. I've also been curious about the hydrating shampoo and conditioner from Moroccanoil because it's gotten like so many good reviews. So as I continue to go down the list, this to me, as far as like hair favorites sets, this one is by far the most attractive to me, and they really have like some star products in here. You know, like sometimes it's like the Sephora favorites, but you're like, this is a bunch of random products that no one really uses. These are like some tried and true products. So that one I was very, very curious about. Probably will pick it up. Speaking of that K18 duo, the Molecular Hair Repair Value Set, you essentially get a full size of the K18 leave-in hair mask, and then you get the free detox shampoo, their peptide shampoo that they just released. I saw that K18 released the shampoo in store recently. I almost bought it, but I feel like this would be a really good way to essentially get a free shampoo if you're already interested in the K18 mask. This isn't like the most insane deal, but it's more like, if you were already going to buy the K18, why not just get this and get that freebie? That's another good way to kind of think of a gift set. That's at least, you know, the way I think of it. Next, we have a gift set from Milk Makeup. Actually, Milk Makeup has a lot of good sets this year for the holidays. This is the starter pack, the Natural Makeup Look set. You get their bronzer, the Kush Mascara, Hydro Grip Primer, as well as a mini of the Hydro Mist Setting Spray. Actually, it's a full size of the matte bronzer, which, if we're being serious, like, they used to give you a lot more product. But I'm not going to go on that spiel because I've already done that, I think, like 5 times on my channel. But if you were already thinking about picking up the matte bronzer from Milk Makeup, which is one of my favorite cream bronzers ever. I mean, you can go back years and years. I've loved that product for a long time. You might as well get this set because you could also, you know, if you're not particularly interested in some of these other items, you could always just gift them to your friends. That's what I like to do with these sets as well. Again, if I already know that I wanted to pick up the full size of something and I get all these freebies with it, you know, that's obviously fun to try out new stuff. But, you know, I have a lot of makeup. I like to kind of create gifty like bags and gifts for my friends around the holidays. So I think that that one is definitely attractive. Also, the Lip and Cheek Champions Cream Blush Stick Set. $40 for 4 different shades of their lip and cheek sticks. I think that this is a really good one too. Their cream blush is actually quite good. I understand, you know, it's not like new and like super innovative, but it is a very nice cream blush and it looks really pretty on the skin. For me, that's really not half bad. But by far my favorite set is the Bronze Glow and Go 3-Minute Eye Set. I have a good feeling that this is going to sell out. So if you see it and it's still in stock, yay. If it's not in stock, then I apologize. But you guys, this is $22. It's a $76 value. You get their matte bronzer, you get their cream blush, you get their highlighter stick, and then you also get their Rise mascara. For $22 alone, that's a great deal, but with a discount potentially even on top of that, I mean, that's definitely at the top of my list of sets that I'm like, dang, like they showed up. You know what I mean? They're showing up for us, which I do appreciate. Another set that I think is absolutely beautiful is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush 3-piece set. You get 3 different shades of the Soft Pinch liquid blushes. This is 30 bucks. It's gonna last you a really long time because you obviously only need a little bit. You get to try multiple shades, which I think is great. You can also mix them together. This set specifically from Rare Beauty, I definitely think is a good one, and I absolutely love the formula. It lasts really beautifully. One that I would not recommend from Rare Beauty is the Perfect Strokes set. I was sent this by Rare Beauty. I tried out the eyeliner and I was not a fan. Kind of like, you know when a brush just doesn't do the trick, like it's not quite wet enough, and so the product starts to kind of pick back up on itself when you're doing like a cat eye. So that's what happened to me with that eyeliner. So I was kind of disappointed in that. But if you've had a better experience, you know, something to keep in mind. But there are other mascaras that I now prefer to that one from Rare Beauty too. For example, this one that's like, I have so much crap in front of me right now. The one from Terra 28 is like a holy grail at this point. Let's talk about the Sephora Favorites Holiday Lip Set. I think that this one is interesting. Personally, I'm not someone that would pick this up just because the products that they picked don't necessarily appeal to me. So I do think that the NARS Afterglow Lip Shine and Orgasm is a good pick. I really like that formula. The Pat McGrath Labs Matte Trans Lipstick in Vendetta, which is a dark red. I mean, do we really need a complete full size of a lot of our red lipsticks? Unless you're wearing one every single day, I would say no. But that formula seems to be really good. So that could be a really good option. So those two, I'm like, okay, nice. The Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lips in the shade Nearly Neutral is like my favorite shade from Rare Beauty as far as their liquid lip balms. So that I'm like, okay, great. So I really like that one. However, I'm not a fan of the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. It makes my lips look like I'm having an allergic reaction, and I feel like I kind of do have an allergic reaction when I put it on my lips. So that's a no, but also, you know, a lot of people really like it, so, you know, that's a toss-up. The Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution Lipstick in Pillow Talk. I mean, this is a favorite, right? A lot of people really, really enjoy this one. I think it's a little bit too drying on my lips. I mean, and now that I'm wearing this one from Sephora Collection, I'm like, damn, y'all gotta try this one. The Urban Decay Vice Hydrating Lipstick in Back Talk. I mean, that's a favorite for a lot of people, right? That, at least that shaded. I don't know if I would pick it up if it wasn't in this set. And then the Give by Gwen Stefani Anaheim Shine Clean Satin Lipstick in True Red. I'm not going for a satin red lipstick typically, so I feel like this one's kind of a toss-up. Few of the items I'm like, great. I don't know if I would pay $45 for only liking half of the lip items, or only being at least interested in half of them. Speaking of Bumble and Bumble, they also have the All About Hydration Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Hair Set, $55 value for $37. You get a full size of the Invisible primer from Bumble and Bumble. So again, there's a good chance that I'll pick this up and then I get a free shampoo and conditioner. So those would be nice to have like in my travel bag. Now let's talk about the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base Priming Moisturizer Set. So you get 2 of the 1.7 ounce tubs of the primer for $92. This is like my favorite primer. This is still a deal, or it definitely has a discount to it. It's not a $132 value. You can get the jumbo for just under $100. So it's not really a $132 value. Though I love this, I think that Bobbi Brown definitely upped the price this year on this duo. Typically you get a much better deal. Like you essentially can get like buy one, get one. So this is one of those that initially I was like, oh great, they brought it back. But the price is not really doing it for me, so that's a little bit disappointing. I would say, you know, if you know that you're going to go through it, maybe something to look into, but for me, I would kind of wait because, you know, there might be a chance that Bobbi Brown does some crazy deal like on their site. Next, the Sephora Mini Holiday Must-Have Set. This one is really cute. You get the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. You get a mini of the Airbrush Setting Mist from Charlotte Tilbury, which is definitely a good one. You get a mini of the Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo from Living Proof, which is my favorite dry shampoo. You get a mini of the Say Glowy Super Gel, which, I mean, that one's actually pretty good as a primer. You get the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask, which I haven't actually tried. And then a mini of the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, which I feel like everyone likes. So this one is 30 bucks. It's not my top pick, but it's not bad. Next, we have a holiday kit from Charlotte Tilbury. If you've been looking at the Beauty Light wands and you just haven't pulled the trigger, I feel like this set you really can't go wrong. But I think it's worth noting that this price per ounce isn't necessarily a deal. So it really is just good for those of you that would want to try more than one shade of these. I honestly love both, and this is one of my favorite liquid highlight formulas ever, if not my favorite. And because everyone loves these, I feel like this is a really good gift for a friend. And because it is $32, you're able to try the formula, and this is, you know, a little bit more accessible. So as a whole, I do like this. You know, price per ounce at first glance, I wouldn't say that it's like a deal, but there are definitely there are these other aspects that I think make it attractive. One that I would very much like to pick up myself is the Lawless Mini Winter Beach Lip Plumper Set. I love the Forget the Filler lip gloss, and I haven't tried these shades from Lawless. I would love to try multiple shades just because I already know that I really like the formula. If you love that water droplet effect look on your lips, this gloss gives it to you. It really is great for textured lips, and I like that it's more of like a kind of like strawberry daiquiri kind of smell. I wonder if these have the same smell. I have a feeling they do. I would actually be more compelled to pick that up over the Gloss Posse Volume Gloss Trio from Fenty, purely just because I already have a lot of Fenty glosses that I need to go through. But quite honestly, I have absolutely not a complaint about any of the Gloss Bomb formulas from Fenty. I love the heat, I love the cream formula, and I like the original. Fenty Glow is my absolute favorite within all of the formulas, and I also love hot chocolate, and they are full sizes. So this is not a bad deal whatsoever. But I just already have a lot of them, so I'd be more compelled to pick up the one from Lawless. Next, we have the Sephora Favorites Makeup Must-Haves. This one is not half bad. You get the Brow Freeze from Anastasia, which I haven't tried. I feel like that wouldn't do well for me. It's just kind of like an inkling I have. But you do get the Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. You get the Grande Lash Mini, which is great because that's a pretty expensive product. You get the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, which I feel like everyone loves. I don't think I've tried it though myself. You get a KVD Trooper Liner, the liquid liner, which I think a lot of us like as well. That one's fine. I say it's fine. You get the Natasha Denona Baby Retro Palette, which I think is a great deal. It's so cute. You get a Soft Pinch Liquid Blush from Rare Beauty, a mini, which again, even that mini is gonna take you a long time to go through. And then you get a mini of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So this one ain't half bad. Oh, and you do get the Polish Choice 2% BHA liquid in here as well. I feel like that's a good variety. So that one's definitely not half bad. I don't know if it'd be the first one that I would purchase. However, this mini candle sampler set, I feel like it's the perfect set for that person that you know really likes fragrance, likes candles. This is a really nice treat kind of gift. So it's an $89 value, it's $55, and you get 5 different candles. And these are like, you know, nice candles. You get one from Boy Smells, Mason Margiela By the Fireplace, which I have that candle, and that is a good one if you have a big space. If you have a very small space, it's a little bit overwhelming, but it is good and it will freaking last you. They have the Nest New York Grapefruit Candle, the Volupsa French Lavender Candle, which you should just check out the Volupsa candle sets alone. I always purchase those during the sale because you can break those up and give them to a lot of people. That's what I like to do. I also have this set here, which is from Belief. It's the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. It is 42 bucks and it is a $60 value. So you get a full size in here and then you get a travel size as well. This is a good deal in my opinion. If you already know that you like this, you can get like a good bang for your buck with this. So yeah, guys, that's just some of the sets that Sephora has right now. And they are constantly adding new ones. Like I feel like every day I check, there's another one added. So I will leave a link to all of the sets down below for you guys in case you're interested. And if you do want to see that Sephora collection video, leave me a comment down below. In general, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one.